Start off here with this first 1867 Indian head penny. Now this coin here has an error. It's been struck through. It is graded at a mint state 62 brown by PCGS. We see that strike through, the result of it taking place there on the top left side where it's all faded out there. Now this coin being brown is definitely going to have a different price tag on it than a red grade, and we see that there on the reverse as well. This coin here sold for around $240. Now, a very interesting thing to look for, you want to do this with your USB coin microscopes. I have microscopes available, by the way, on couchcollectibles.com, so if you want one, feel free to go get one. See your coins up close like this. Now, this first image here, we want to look at the date, and this is going to be the 1867 where the 1 and 8 is over the 1 and 8. So we can see that very clearly there, the 1 over the 1, the 8 over the 8. But that's not it. You also want to look for a 6, 7. So a 6 over a 6, 7 over a 7 there, which we see in the image displayed. Here's another example of that as well. 6 over 6, 7 over 7, 67. So you want to look for the 1 and the 8 and the 6 and the 7. Now here's some different prices. Now this coin is in really rough condition, only graded at a good 4. However, it does have that repunch date. It's got the 6-7 over the 6-7, but it only sold for around $40. Now if you compare that to something in this condition, this coin is graded at a mint state 64 red, meaning it is very high on the coin grading scale. The coin grading scale goes up to 70 being the best. This is at a 64 red. This coin sold for over $24,000. And again, we can clearly see the 6-7 over the 6-7. Very, very awesome coin. So the condition, of course, is going to have a tremendous effect on the value. But even if you find a 6-7 over 6-7, that is really, really awesome. Now here is another 1867 Indian head penny, and it's graded at a very fine 20. So it's not in the best shape by any means, but the coin sold for around $90. Now here, in comparison to a 1867 mint state 66 red grade, this coin sold for over $28,000. To have a coin like this and this type of grade is going to be super, super rare, and that's what's going to give it value. There might not be many out there that exist at this grade or higher, which will increase the demand, which I always say increases the prices. So we also have an 1867 Indian head proof 1 cent coin, and this is graded at a proof 66 red. This coin sold for over 12,000 US dollars. $12,000. Here's some other Indian head error pennies to always be on the lookout for. Now first up here is going to be a repunch date. So an 1894 over an 1894. Now you can clearly see here in the image the 1, the 8, the 9, the 4. You can really see it there on the 9 and the 4. So look for that with your USB coin microscopes. Now here's another example of that as well. You can really see it here, very clear. Always look for that. You can look for this on a lot of different Indian head pennies, not just the 1894. So inspect your dates very, very closely. Now first up is an 1894. You see here it's got the repunch date here on the coin slab, RPD. And you can see that this coin is not in great condition. Definitely not a mint state graded coin or anything like that. Now if this coin was in super good condition, it would sell for a lot more money. Now this penny only sold for around $90. So it's not, you know, worth thousands of dollars, but we're gonna look at some more valuable coins here as we go. Now here is another double date. So this is graded at an extra fine 40 by PCGS. Now this is the 1894. This coin sold for a little over $220. So it doesn't have a high grade, but it's got that repunch date. So that's what's gonna give it the value, the double date there. Now if we look at the same exact coin, we go from a $200 coin to over a $12,000 coin. Now that is because of the grade of the coin. This coin is graded at a mint state 65 red. Of course you can see the visual difference between this $200 coin and this $12,000 coin. So the date is doubled here. Again, same exact thing, just different grades. So that is what's going to increase its value tremendously. I would imagine not a lot of these exist at this grade, so that is going to increase the demand, which is always going to make the coin worth a little bit more money. So again, $200 coin to a $12,000 coin because of its condition. Speaking of low grade versus high grade, here's an 1894, no mint mark. Now it's only graded at an extra fine 45. Not the worst grade, but definitely not the best. And this coin only sold for around $50. So not much, but if we look at an 1894 that's got the high grade of a mint state 67 red, this coin sold for over $7,000. So again, a $50 coin to a $7,000 coin just because of the coin's grade. Now this coin here is pretty cool, 1894, it's been double struck with the second strike being 90% off center. We can see that there most noticeably at the top of the coin. You see the date twice on this coin, which is really cool. Absolutely love this coin. That's why I had to put it on the thumbnail of this video. This coin just looks awesome. Wish it was in a little bit better condition, but still, you can't beat it. This coin sold for over $540. So not bad, a $500 penny for being graded at an extra fine 45. But of course, all the value in this coin is from that mint error. Also in 1894, they produced the proof coin. So we got a very high graded proof penny here, graded at a proof 66 red. Clearly you can see the condition of this coin is pretty flawless. And this penny sold for a whopping $18,000. Here is a stock image of the 1909S. Yes, the 1909S is the rarest date Indian head penny. And that is because they only produced a little over 300,000 of these coins. To be exact, they produced 309,000 of these coins. So this first one here, this one was on eBay. Alright, so for the condition of the coin, of course, just like any price for any coin, if it's in bad condition, it's going to sell for less. If it's in very good condition, it's going to sell for more. But for the 1909S, it's a very rare penny, so even one in worn condition is still going to sell for a pretty decent price. Alright, so this one here, it's not graded. It is in excellent condition. If it was graded, it would sell for more. You can see the mint mark, the S mint mark at the bottom on the back of the penny there. Now, this penny here sold on eBay without being graded for over $900. Now we look at this one here. This one is graded at about uncirculated 58, AU 58 there. Now this penny here, again, these are all 1909S because that is the one that you want to look for. This penny here sold for over $1,200. But if you look at an extremely high graded example of the coin, this one's graded by PCGS at a mint state 67. So a 1909S with a very extremely high grade. This coin here sold for over $97,000. $97,000. Moving right along, here's one at an AU 55. You can see that it doesn't look like it's in the best condition. It's got a lot of black stuff on it and a lot of dirt and wear and tear on the coin. Now, even though this coin is not in the greatest condition, the value is in the date and the mint mark. So 1909S, because of that rarity, this coin sold for over $630. And here's another example of a 1909S that's graded at a mint state 64. So again, a very high grade. Those mint state grades are very valuable coins. This Indian head penny from 1909 sold for over $2,700. An image of a double die reverse. You can see it taking place there on the shield of the reverse on this penny. Now you see the doubling on the edge of the shield there. And then if we take a look at this next image, this is also on the 1865 penny. There's doubling taking place on the letters 1 cent. So like I always say, get a cheap little USB coin microscope. You can get them from couchcollectibles.com. Link is in the description. And you guys will be able to see your coins up close like this. Now if you want to look at some coins that actually have this double die reverse taking place on them, here's an example of that. Now this is at a mint state 63. It's got doubling taking place on the reverse of the coin, and this coin sold for over $4,300. Next up is another 1865 with the double die reverse. Now this is graded at an AU 55. Now of course, if it was a mint stated grade, it would sell for a lot more money. However, because this coin does have doubling on both the shield and on the letters 1 cent, this penny sold for over $1,100. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I'll see you on the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.